That's me. Xavier, the next slide, please. Isn't that a beautiful photo, that one in the middle? Doesn't it remind you of the Oscars? I think it's our green Oscars, and I just really love it. And that's what we're trying to do here, is to recognize people that are doing so many important things. We feel, and I'll get into some of the bad news, just that we need a critical shift in our whole economy and how we're doing things. And I think we are shift makers. Wasn't there something in Harry Potter about shifters? Anyhow. But we've had, this is our 6th annual event, and we do a theme for each one of our events, and I just want to say that, and you can see some of those up here. So our theme tonight is building alliances through coalition, collaboration, and partnerships. And I thought it was kind of neat, this African proverb, when you want to go fast, go alone, but when you want to go far, go together. And I just thought that really encapsulated what we're trying to do in our theme tonight, bringing all these wonderful people that are really working together to make a difference. Xavier, next slide, please. So, how many of you, oh, thank you so much, John. How many of you are familiar with the most recent UN report that came out last week? It is like a major bummer, talking about just the drastic reductions that need to be made. And it says it's going to require a fundamental structural change. Well, how are we going to do that? How do we do it? Our whole society is built on fossil energy. So, I point you to that trailer called 2040. This is a fascinating movie. It's made by an Australian filmmaker. He's got a young child right now. She's going to be in her mid-20s in 2040. So he's interviewed all these people trying to come up with solutions of what can we do. And he says a lot of them are already in our existing toolbox. How do we enable this in terms of decarbonizing technologies, regenerative agriculture, all kinds of different things that are out there? How do we do that? So I guess that's the role of leaders in energy. I see that we're really working to build this bridge to a positive future. So that's what we're really trying to do, and that's why I'm so glad you are all here tonight, because I feel that you're part of our bigger community. In fact, how many of you have been to a Leaders in Energy event before? Not bad. That's really great. And for those of you who have not been to a Leaders in Energy event, I encourage you to learn more about it, talk to others, and find out how you can become a part of this and build a bridge to the future. Let's do the next slide. Yeah, I'm going to get some water. So, why are we doing 4 generations? We just feel we need the talent, the creativity, the imagination, ingenuity of all the generations. So, I'm sure many of you are familiar with Milo Kress, the founder of Straw Free. He was like 9 years old when he came up with this. This is a really interesting guy. I Googled him. He invented a solar-powered popcorn maker. I mean, it's like, holy moly. I mean, it's just amazing what he's doing. And then you've got John Goodenough, who became the oldest person at age 97 to win a Nobel Prize for his work on lithium-ion batteries. So it's like, yes, we can harness all of our ingenuity. We need to do it. I mean, I really feel like we are encountering something like a world war, where we really need to mobilize our resources for the challenges that are facing us. And just on the right-hand side, to give you an idea of the generations and their ages for our 4 generations. And I should say, we've blended Gen Z and Millennial, and we may start to phase out World War II. It's unfortunate as a human, we don't live forever. And some of those in the older categories may be departing to different dimensions. So anyhow, but next slide. You can see we've got a lot of good people coming up in the young generation. Greta Thunberg, woohoo, isn't it fantastic? And she says, no one is too small to make a difference. And Ernest Moniz, he's our former U.S. Energy Secretary. I had a chance to hear him talking about we are crawling the talk on climate change. We need to be walking the talk and accelerating it. And he talks about the power of coalitions. And it's like, ding, ding, that's what we're going to have for our theme this year. So I see some others cheering in the audience. I think I see Lee back there with the Green New Deal, Virginia Coalition, fantastic. It was so hard to pick our awardees and everything that we had to come up with a specific category just this year, just saying it, of emerging leaders where we felt you were initiating new things, and we wanted to shine kind of a spotlight to help you accelerate even further. So we'll talk about that later. But as I said, Ernest Moniz really inspired for Jen Phoenix here. How am I doing on time? 2 minutes left. Oh, 3 minutes left. Oh my gosh, and I have to say thank you to so many people. Okay, next slide. I haven't gotten to our mission. Oh, holy heck. Okay, so you can see we're fostering economic transformation. We've got some big words here, you know, that regenerates rather than destroys. Hey, rather than destroying our ecological systems? Huh, what a concept. Are we okay, Xavier? Okay, well, you know, we're connected. They're a very sensitive Wi-Fi system here. They're connected to the nuclear power stations and all that. So anyhow, hopefully we'll be okay. Won't set up anything bad here. Okay. But seriously, we've been working on, I guess, connecting people for green jobs, circular economy where we're emulating nature. Do you see waste in nature? No, everything in nature is being used, part of industrial ecology. You know, how can we emulate that? And how do we move away from fossil energy? And I'm not saying fossil energy is bad. Let's just get smarter. Can we do blue hydrogen? Can we do green hydrogen? What can we do smarter? So we've been looking at reducing the carbon footprint of fossil energy. These are some of our activities. Okay, I've got to really get out of here. So next slide. Okay, just quickly, these are 4 pillars: a green job, green marketplace, green financial need, money for the clean revolution, and multi-generational leadership. Next slide. Our awardees, okay, you know, I was going to say fantastic things about all of them, but I don't have any time left, so they're going to have to tell their own story. Okay.